Well, let's give the devil his due. Hats off to MSNBC and their perpetually ticked off evening host Joy Reid for actually inviting someone with true conservative convictions onto her program to share an opposing view. This just doesn't happen on the left, and based on how it went, I'm guessing it's never going to happen again. Reid's guest was Moms for Liberty co-founder Tiffany Justice. You might be familiar with Moms for Liberty. It's a group of moms from around the country, and they're in favor of liberty, hence the name. Liberty for parents to decide how they want their children raised, rather than seeing them force-fed a steady diet of neo-Marxism in these re-education camps that we call the public schools. Moms for Liberty is hated. And they're hated because they're effective. They're accused of absurd things like book banning because they're efficient. They are maligned and misrepresented because they are winning, and they are winning because they are right on simple matters of common sense, as Joy Reid found out.
You can do keyword searches and find certain keywords.
Like rape.
You can find sure.
Or anal or
you can find all sorts of keywords.
Of words. But like,
wait, hold on, wait. Let me finish my question.
Okay,
then
great,
you can answer.
sure.
I'm going to give you time to answer, but I got to ask you first.
No, yeah, I got the question.
And so what you find is the keywords that you find, the N-word, anything, words like you just used, then you'll get out of context passages from the book, and then based on that, Moms for Liberty members are going to places like Broward County School Board meetings, reading out of context passages from these books, and then demanding that the school board remove them.
So what's the question?
That is the way.
Yeah.
The question I'm asking is, what is the expertise that you have and other Moms for Liberty advocates have to decide that a book, an award-winning book like All Boys Aren't Blue, isn't appropriate for students to read?
Okay, first of all, do you know how hard it would be to discipline yourself in responding to that? Because there are so many things to say. First of all, what expertise? Joy, they're our kids. It's my kid. We are the experts. We know them. We know what they're ready to discuss and what they're not ready to discuss. We know how we want them raised with what values. If it helps, Joy, imagine a teacher cracking open a Bible and teaching the Bible's core ethics and values. The left has argued in court for years that that is not a permissible state objective. Fair enough. Then neither is it for the religion of the left. But Tiffany Justice handled this better, much better than most people would. Rather than take any of a million different side paths that she could have taken, she concentrated on this absurd idea that over-sexualized content is simply a matter of context.
What is your expertise?
What a tragic story of a young man who's anally by his adult family member. So you have incest, pedophilia. Joy, you said you'd let me answer, so
Sure.
I'm going to answer
Please
for
do.
you. In what context is a strap-on acceptable for public school? I mean, that's my question to you. Tell me what the context around the strap-on or the of a minor child by a teacher.
Hold on a second.
No,
wait,
we're talking about public school.
Dang. In case you're wondering, no, Joy did not have an answer to that. Instead, she simply put her fingers in her ears and started shouting about book bans.
Well, this is the question again. The books that are being banned, I want to give you just
No books are being banned.
Hold on a second.
Well, no, Joy, but I want to be clear.
She didn't even know it, but Joy just set the ball squarely on the tee, and Tiffany Justice stepped up with a Louisville slugger.
No one's banning books. Write the book, print the book, publish the book, put the book in the public library, sell the book, right? We're talking about a public school library. Children don't have unfettered access to the internet at school. I did a FOIA records request, and I wanted to see what kinds of internet sites are banned in schools, if we're going to talk about banning, right? And the subject matter in the books that moms are concerned about are the same things that kids don't have access to on the internet. So it just feels very hypocritical, right? No, why is no one out there protesting for, free the internet in schools?
In tennis, we call that game, set, and match, boys and girls.
And here's the signature. Night, night.
And right there is why liberal hosts don't invite actual conservative guests on to debate. But Joy did. And I'm as glad that she did as I am convinced that she never will again.